Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy. Home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick this away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Testing the right side here. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring out 3rd down. So we got the Big Ten versus the Big 12, 2 conferences that have been reshaped dramatically in recent years, Kirk. Always interesting to have these 2 leagues collide. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, and the Big Ten and the Big 12, they don't have a ton of history together, but they do have some history in recent years. Remember, Ohio State and Oklahoma had a home-and-home. Ohio State beat Oklahoma in Norman, and then the following year, remember Baker Mayfield planting the Oklahoma flag after they upset Ohio State in 2017, and that propelled them into a playoff berth. So there's no reason why a win like that on either side couldn't do the same.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the ball to the ground. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up the first down.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Buckeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Here's the handoff. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A quick throw out left, complete. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes a quick catch.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
And the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Caught quickly. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled at the 3. Defense getting pushed backwards.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Vying for the touchdown on the right side. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Moves the ball to the 25, good enough for a first down.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Runs out.
Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
3rd down coming up.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And they've got him for a sack. That'll be the final play of this opening quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Ohio State.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
Number 16 in punt formation to kick it away.
Returner tackle right there. That's when we start the drive.
Oregon offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? It's a shotgun run call. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll ride the back again here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He'll return it from inside the 5.
Returner is tackled down at the 17. And Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
So 2 runs produce nothing, and now it's 3rd and 10. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. The back's got it on a counter. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
A gain makes it second and medium. The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He'll look to throw it here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following them.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Point after, knocked right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down to the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here's a 1st and 10 play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Ducks are in the red zone. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Using his legs on the scramble. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Oregon 42, Ohio State 0.
The Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field. Football is coughed up by the returner inside their own 20. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the 1st down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Ball handed off. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the route is on.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Ohio State, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Off the play fake on first down. They don't pick up the blitzers, and it's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Touchdown, Ducks. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Number 29. The defensive score.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score. Oregon.
Now they get set to kick it away.
0.
Bringing it out, it's Royer. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
That's a bullet, but it's incomplete. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line. Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback still with the football. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback. And the PAT is good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. It's a squib kick. Oh, and he fumbled it. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, you know, his spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's an out route, the catch made, and the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
Good enough for a first down.
Keeping it on the ground here. That one moves the ball across the 40.
I know this defense works very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Snags the quick throw. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 56, Ohio State 7.
We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this third down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown continues. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can...
He fires this throw, and it's intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Ducks. To stretch the lead, the route is on. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Oregon 70, Ohio State 7.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Ohio State Buckeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You've got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Grab down the middle. It's Royer. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive.
There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Return, a pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Throws it to the right. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time. Incompletion makes it second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Buckeyes with first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trucks through the defender. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's going to be incomplete. The first down drop here in the middle of the field. Second and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Looking to throw on third and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Now it's second down here. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. He hands it off from the gun. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Makes a quick grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down.
First down for the offense.
So the win streak continues. Kirk, this team could have gone either way after that loss.